Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's JPA here. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers versus St Mirren, Wednesday night, 8:15 kick-off. It's only available on Rangers TV unfortunately. It's not available on any Sky channels or anything like that. I'll just get straight into this video, guys. So Rangers versus St Mirren, I'll talk a wee bit about St Mirren first, then I'll go into Rangers. What can I really say about St Mirren? They're on reasonably good form. They beat Kilmarnock 1-0 in their last league game. I know I'm not counting the Scottish Cup games because they played Ibrox or something like that. There's no really a real test for seeing how they're going to react in this game, so I didn't even count that scoreline, or that result rather. If you take away the Celtic result where they narrowly lost 2-1, they probably should have been beat more by that, a bigger scoreline to be honest. They were pretty open, played pretty open against Celtic. Narrowly lost 2-1. If you take that result away in their last kind of 5-6 games, they're actually unbeaten. As I say, take that result away, which you're never going to beat Celtic if you're St Mirren. So you kind of just discount that result altogether. They've actually done not too bad. They've got a couple of draws here and there. Obviously beat Kilmarnock, and they're doing alright. Thing with St Mirren, they like to play football. They like to attack. They've been certainly more attacking than previous St Mirren sides that I can remember over the years. They do like to get forward and create chances. The only thing with that is I don't think they'll play overly expansive football against us at Ibrox. I think they'll be very much more compact like they were in the first game at home. I believe they will sit in and be very compact and play that low block, and therefore I think it will be very, very difficult for us to score a lot of goals in this game. I'll go into my prediction later on, but that's pretty much St Mirren. In terms of injuries, I don't know what their situation is with injuries. I don't really know much about St Mirren, to be honest. In terms of Rangers, there's no point going into our form. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're a Rangers fan, you already know what our form is. Obviously, same again, I'm not really going to count the St Mirren game. It doesn't really give you a great indication of how we'll fare in this game as well. In terms of injuries, Stewart's not quite ready yet. I think he's pretty much the only one apart from the other two that I'll mention in a minute. Everybody else seems to be fully fit. Tav is obviously still struggling. I think he's back in like light training kind of thing, but he's going to be at least a couple of weeks away. Morelos is suspended for this one. I'm be honest, right now I can't even remember how long his ban is. I think it's another 2 games that he's got, which is slightly worrying. I'll go into a wee bit more detail about Morelos in a minute. The big question on Rangers is who plays at right back again. Now I know we had this question in the last video, or last prediction video anyway, and I suggested playing Patterson there, and obviously Patterson did get picked. Now that was against St.Mirren in a cup game. This is completely different, but I will say, obviously we'll discount Jack and we'll discount McCrory because I don't think they'll be used as options at right back. So we'll go for Flanagan and obviously Matt Polster, and they're now emerging Patterson. Patterson for me is the best option, and I'll tell you why. I know he's quite raw, he's never played a league game before, but the thing is, when you compare to Matt Polster and Flanagan and Polster do not get forward enough. They didn't get enough crosses into the box, and the quality isn't quite there. Patterson's shown that he can run up and down that wing quite well and get crosses into the box. He's not scared to take the ball on, take players on and get the ball into that box and get dangerous crosses in there. And I believe that's what we need. We're going to lose that creativity from Tavernier, which we're so much used to. We're going to lose the creativity from Morelos and the just general play from Morelos, so we're going to have to play slightly differently, and Defoe is going to have to rely on a lot of good service from the wide areas. Fortunately we'll have Barisic back, so we'll get a lot of quality from the left hand side, but the right hand side is very much up for debate, and that's why I go for Patterson. Please tell me what you guys think down below. I know that probably the safe option is Flanagan because he's got that much experience, but as I say, he doesn't really give that attacking threat, which I think we'll need against St Mirren. I think if you're maybe playing like an Old Firm game or something, or like Aberdeen or a team like that, then you probably need the physicality of Flanagan, and you probably go with that. But for a game like this, where we're probably going to see a lot of the ball, I'd definitely give it to Patterson in my opinion. So on to the prediction. For me, as I say, I think they're going to be really compact at Ibrox. I know that a lot of you guys will be thinking, right, St.Mirren at home, we should absolutely trounce them. But I've seen this far too many times, the teams coming in and just sitting deep, not really trying to do anything with the ball. I do believe they'll try and hit some on the break a couple of times, but for the most part I think they'll play with a really low block and try and keep the game at 0-0 for as long as possibly, as humanly possible for them. So that's why I'm coming to 1-0 as my prediction. I know it was 1-0 in the last game against them when they played at home, and it was Borna Barisic's wonderful free kick that separated the two sides then. I think it'll be another Croatian this time. I think it'll be Katic from a set piece, because I think that's pretty much the way we're going to have to break them down. We're going to have to get top quality corners and set pieces into the box and try and get something there, because I think they'll be really difficult to break down the sides and through the middle. I don't think we're going to get much joy out of that, to be honest. So that's why I'm going to go for 1-0. I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope we score 3-4 goals against them. But the way that I think they're going to set up, I just can't see it. Please tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. You usually do. So just before I go in this video, I'll talk about a couple of transfer things that have happened in the last 2 days. Jamie Murphy has joined Burton Albion on loan. For me, I think he probably could have got a bigger side, a bigger club certainly. I would say at least maybe Championship in England. I think he's a really good player. Obviously he's not played much in the last sort of year or so, but I think he probably could have had a bigger team. Good luck to him in Burton. I think he can do well there, and he'll obviously be a standout player for them, I would imagine. Andy Firth, the goalkeeper, has signed a year extension. Now I don't know if this is connected to Wes Fodderham's comments the other day. If you haven't heard them, go and check it out on Rangers TV. He's basically saying that he's never going to get in front of McGregor. He probably wasted the last 2 years of his career by being at Rangers, and not in a negative way. I don't think he's mean it in that way, but it just means that he really needs to play first team football, and his contract is up in the summer. So it's pretty much likely that Foderingham will move on in the summer, and I think that Andy Firth contract extension is just to kind of cover that. Again on goalkeepers, Robbie McCrory, who's been at Queen of the South on loan, he's finished that loan, but he's gone on loan again to, I think it's going to be Livingston. I don't think that's actually been confirmed yet, but it's going to be a team in the top flight, which is absolutely fantastic news for him, fantastic news for us as well, because that will mean his development will get that a little bit better and a little bit quicker. And the only other one is Barjonas, Jamie Barjonas, the young midfielder, has joined Partick Thistle on loan. I think he's a good player. I mentioned him a couple of times in my previous videos. I think he's got a bright future. Whether that's at Rangers or no, it remains to be seen. It's very difficult to get in this game, in this team rather. And I think with how tight the league is, I've mentioned this before, how tight the league is right now, it's very difficult to bleed youngsters into the team. Patterson is obviously an exception because we're kind of forced into that with the injury to Tav, but I think it'll be very difficult for the likes of Barjonas to get in, and I think he'll probably end up at a championship team, if I'm really honest with that. So that's pretty much the video done, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, as always, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys, thank you.